How did you attract and address your audience? This is our audience feedback from our showcase at school.
Yeah, I found the editing really good. Obviously, you guys captured shots well.
My favourite part of the film was when the shot was getting closer to the picture as it was getting closer to Lauren, and then when she lifted her eyes up to the camera, and then the noise was like really loud. It was really like dramatic.
It was so sudden that it did make me jump.
It portrayed the genre of horror.
How did you find when the girl's eyes opened and changed colours?
I'm not gonna lie, I was jumping up and seeing because I wasn't expecting that. But I don't know, that kind of was like the thriller aspect of the film. Yeah.
So she's real life.
Yeah. I wanted to find out more about the old man, about his story. Why was Lauren even there? Why was she? Yeah.
I really liked it. It was really scary and there was a lot of tension and suspense. Yeah, I was really curious. What's going to happen next?
But the blinking part was really good. It did scare me. Maybe if there's going to be more of that would be nice.
What was the main aspect that you liked from it?
Quick cuts to the other scenes of the woman playing the piano.
And how did the ending make you feel?
There a jump scare? Was that the jump scare? It made me jump basically. It was a really good ending.
So our aim is to attract and address our target audience. Psychological thrillers tend to focus on a character's mind and emotions by having a first-person narrative. Some psychological thrillers compel the audience to closely pay attention to the narrative and what is happening in the film in order to successfully grasp what is going on. Alternatively, some also tend to leave the audience confused, for example, in Inception. So we explored different themes such as mine and death. Mine explored via the first-person perspective and narrative, therefore revealing any conflict that the character may have with themselves and their emotional state in regards to our elderly character. Death, characters may have a sense of fear or fascination with the dead and therefore may want to explore this in the film. We attracted our chosen audience through the various ways such as cinematography, mise-en-scène, sound and editing. Cinematography. We used a wide range of close-ups. We found that this is quite effective as it is used to see the emotions and possible gore. It's effective when followed by a jump scare in regards to our 2-minute opening towards the end, as it's quite unexpected and it causes panic. It is also used to highlight curiosity. We also made use of frequent changes of the camera angle, which also helps to create tension and makes the viewer uncomfortable. We used long and wide shots, which highlights curiosity and reveals the character's surroundings and what is around them. We also used a steady cam, which connotes simplicity. It also helps to focus on one aspect of the film and it doesn't distract the audience. Sound is quite important in a psychological thriller as it helps to create tension and sets the mood and creates suspense in the scene. We made use of eerie and tense sound in our 2-minute opening. For example, in the scene where Lauren suddenly opens her eyes, we've made use of a violin which is of a high pitch and which helps to create a shock within an audience while being able to still keep the mystery. The music also helps in foreshadowing what is to come in the next scenes or few scenes to come. In order to attract our audience, we have ensured that the sound is effectively used and placed accurately in the right places, which would cause more of an effect with the audience. We also made use of silence, which causes more tension and can also make the audience feel quite uncomfortable. High key notes are used with no clear melody, structure or rhythm to build tension. Editing. We made use of quick cuts and montages, fast-paced editing and a lot of panic. It reflects what is happening on the screen. It highlights the feeling of suspense and it's used in important scenes. So in our 2-minute opening, we made use of a montage towards the end where the storyline was kind of building up and picking up. So we made use of a montage to create more panic and tension. Flashbacks are also used, which shows what had initially happened before. It gives the audience insight on the person's life, and the audience feels kind of sorry for the antagonist due to flashbacks and thoughts. Mise en scène, we use an urban and modern location. This helps the audience question and wonder when and where the danger will happen and how the story would unfold. It's quite unusual for danger and panic in a modern location. It creates realism and it makes the audience think that this could happen to them. We also use the piano, which creates tension. It also creates uncomfortable music and eerie music, which further creates panic. A piano is also effective in the use of the character's body communication and action. We also made use of everyday household items such as a kettle, a mug, and tea bag. This further creates realism and it helps to build up on modern and urban setting and background.